Mommy, Part 1 Army Street in Detroit was the kind of place where rust clung to everything: cars, fences, even the air. David Toth lived in a sagging brick duplex halfway down the block, just a stone's throw from Paul's Pizza, whose neon sign flickered like a dying heartbeat every night after 10 p.m. Inside apartment 2B, David sat hunched over his cracked laptop, bathed in the sickly blue glow of a screen that hadn't been cleaned in months. Empty Bud Light cans formed precarious towers on every surface. The carpet, what was left of it, was stained with coffee, vomit, and something darker he refused to identify. 3 plastic bins sat strategically near his bed, his desk, and the bathroom door. His vomit stations, as he called them in his more lucid moments. He hadn't showered in days. His hair was greasy, his beard patchy, his eyes bloodshot and wide with the kind of panic only obsessive rituals could soothe. Every time his fingers hovered over the keyboard, he'd freeze. Was that a typo? A wrong keystroke? A cosmic imbalance? His chest would tighten. His breath would hitch. And then, without fail, he'd scream, "Mommy," loud. Raw. Unapologetic. It didn't matter if it was 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. It didn't matter that Mrs. Chen from downstairs had a newborn, or that Jamal from 2A was studying for his nursing boards, or that Rosa from the ground floor kept asking him politely at first if he could maybe keep it down. David didn't care. He couldn't care. The word was a pressure valve, a ward against the chaos in his skull. And if the world had a problem with it, the world could go to hell. But the world had had enough. One humid October evening, just as David was mid-scream, "Mommy," echoing off the water-stained ceiling, the pounding began. Not one knock, not two. A chorus of fists hammering his door like a mob at the gates. He froze, beer halfway to his lips. The knocking stopped. He crept to the peephole, heart jackhammering. Through the fisheye lens, he saw them, all 6 of his tenants, standing shoulder to shoulder in the dim hallway. Mrs. Chen, Jamal, Rosa, even old Mr. Duvall from the back unit, leaning on his cane. Then, as one, they leaned forward and screamed, "Mommy!" David stumbled back, beer can clattering to the floor. They didn't stop. They chanted it now, rhythmic, mocking, relentless. "Mommy, mommy, mommy." He slammed the deadbolt, threw the chain, shoved a wobbly bookshelf against the door. His breath came in ragged gasps. He grabbed the nearest vomit bin and retched into it, dry heaves shaking his thin frame. Outside, the chanting grew louder. Inside, David curled into a ball on the stained carpet, whispering to himself, "It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair." He didn't know it yet, but this was only the beginning, to be continued.